I'm on the fence. It's not my cup of tea. I can't wrap my head around it. Expressions. Guys, can you guess the meaning of these expressions? If not, don't worry about it. My name is Reza, and for the past 5 years, I've been helping students prepare for IELTS and ace their IELTS test and score anywhere between 6.5 to band 8. And idioms are expressions that if you translate their meaning literally, that means word by word, they don't make sense. Okay, so if you're on the fence, what does it mean? Are you on the fence? Well, it doesn't make sense. But in English language, they actually have a meaning. And why are they important for IELTS? Because if you look at the lexical resource criteria, that is vocabulary for you, if you want to get anywhere above band 7 or above band 7, you need to use idiomatic language. Now, that doesn't mean that if you use idioms, you're gonna score above 7, but that is one of the requirements. If you use idioms, it helps you to score better in this criteria. And in this video, I'm gonna share very common idioms with you that you can use in IELTS speaking to express your opinions, your ideas, to express your likes and dislikes. So stay tuned. So guys, let's start with the first idiom, and this one is an idiom to express your opinion. In IELTS, a lot of time, they want your opinion on different stuff. So if you want to talk about your opinion, you can use this one. To my way of thinking is a phrase to introduce your personal opinion or perspective on a matter. It's like, you want to say in my opinion, but you don't want to keep repeating that. So to my way of thinking, the best choice is the red dress. So basically you're saying, in my opinion, the best dress is the red dress. Or to my way of thinking, we should go with the original plan, which means that I think we should go with the original plan. And we have a conversation with that. There are different ways to handle the situation. To my way of thinking, we should communicate openly with the team. I agree, it's essential to keep everyone informed, okay? So guys, you see, every idiom, I'm gonna give you the definition for that and explain how you should use it. And then you have plenty of samples, examples that help you to understand that idiom. And this is very important that you need to take note. And this is the risk with idioms and any advanced language that you want to use in IELTS. If you do it well, it's going to help you to score a higher band score. But if you mess it up, if you don't do a good job, it actually is going to lower your score. That is why we have plenty of examples here. We have a conversation, so you get the meaning of that idiom. Next one, I'm in two minds about this. So that means that you're undecided or torn between two different options or choices. So basically, when you are in two minds about something, means that you haven't decided about that, okay? So you haven't decided which options to go with, okay? So let's look at the sentences. I'm in two minds about going on vacation this summer, which means that I'm still thinking about it. I haven't decided, okay? Or she's in two minds about which job offer to accept. Again, she's still thinking about it. She hasn't made her mind about this. In a conversation, have you made a decision about the apartment yet? I'm in two minds about it. One has a better location, but the other is more affordable. It's a tough choice, isn't it? So here again, you see this guy is thinking about it because one of them has a better location and the other one is more affordable. And this is a very good vocabulary, guys. You can learn this one. So if something is affordable, it means it's cheaper. It means that based on the budget that you have, okay, you can afford it. You can pay for that. And it's a tough choice, right? It's a difficult choice. Next, we have on the fence, which means that you are undecided. Again, you are neutral about a situation or decision, okay? And you haven't decided to any options, like you haven't decided to commit to any option and you are still considering your options. Let's look at the sentences. I'm on the fence about whether to attend the party or not. Again, means that you're still considering it, okay? You're thinking about it, okay? And again, guys, I just want to emphasize, there's no problem, like in IELTS, you can say, in my opinion, or blah, blah, when you want to give your opinion. But it's like, when you use idiomatic language, you tend to score higher, especially if you keep switching them, okay? So you do not repeat the same idiom, okay? And that is why we have different idioms about different topics and different ways of expressing yourself. So she's on the fence about which college to choose. Again, she's still considering that. Are you coming to the game tomorrow? I'm on the fence. I'm not sure if I have the time. No problem. Just let me know when you decide. Next, we're going to talk about likes and dislikes and how to express yourself in idiomatic language when you want to talk about your likes and dislikes in IELTS. So the first one is, it's the bee's knees, okay? So this is an expression to describe something that is excellent and is great, okay? And it's like you're saying that it's fantastic, okay? The new ice cream flavor is the bee's knees. You have to try it. So this is an expression when you want to say something is fantastic, something is great, you can use this one. Or the concert last night was the bee's knees. The band was amazing. Look at the conversation. How was the movie you saw last night? It was the bee's knees. One of the best I've ever seen. Wow. I need to watch it too. Another idiom for expressing like and dislikes, like I can take it or leave it. And this one is, this is something that you use when you don't have a strong preference. Okay, it's like you're indifferent. Okay, to which one of the options are better. So let's look at the sentences. Pizza for dinner. I can take it or leave it. I'm not picky. Okay, so here it's like I don't care. Like we can have pizza, we can have pasta. I'm not picky. Okay, so if you're a picky person, this is a good vocabulary to learn about the food. If you're a picky person when it comes to food or anything, is that it's really difficult for you to pick which food to eat because you're really sensitive about that. But if you're not picky about the food, it means that just fine. You can have whatever you wanted. She offered me a ride, but I can take it or leave it. I can walk. Okay, so again, okay, it's like she offers to ride this person. It's like, okay, it doesn't matter. Like this person can walk. In a conversation, do you want to watch a movie tonight? I can take it or leave it. I don't have a preference. Okay, so it's just like, I don't know, like maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, we can decide later if we feel like it. So it's like here, this person doesn't want to commit. Okay, so maybe this person wants to think more and then later decide if he wants to do it or not. Next, we have, it's not my cup of tea. So this one means that you don't like or enjoy something. It's a polite way to say that something doesn't interest you. And this one is very popular actually. I think you hear this a lot in TV series or movies. So horror movies are not my cup of tea. They scare me too much. So it's basically you're saying that I'm not interested, okay, in horror movies. Or going camping is not my cup of tea. I prefer a cozy hotel. So, it's not for everyone. Like camping is challenging. Okay, so I prefer a cozy and comfortable hotel. So this is a very common one. And let's go to the conversation. Would you like to try bungee jumping? Thanks for the offer, but it's not my cup of tea. I'm afraid of heights. No problem. We can find something else to do. So again, it's a very common one, guys. It's just like, you want to say that you don't enjoy something, you can use that. You can say, for example, I don't know, psychological thrillers are not my cup of tea, means that I do not enjoy this genre of movies. Next category is when you want to talk about stuff that may confuse you, like, you don't have a clear opinion about them. And the first one is like, I can't make head or tail of it, which means that something that is confusing for you or something that is unclear for you and you have difficulty understanding it. It's like, I have written it for you. It's like saying, I don't get it, okay? The instructions for assembling the furniture are so confusing. I can't make head or tail of them, which means that, it's not clear for me. And honestly, like, I am this guy. Like, it doesn't matter like how good the instructions are. I can't make head or tail of it. Or the math problem was so tricky that I couldn't make head or tail of what to do. Again, okay, so if something is confusing, you could say it was so confusing, it was so hard, I couldn't make head or tail of it. And the conversation, how's that new software working for you? I can't make head or tail of it. It's really complicated. maybe we should get some help or find a simpler program. Next, we have I can't get my head around it. Okay, that means that you find something difficult, or again, you find something confusing. Okay, so it's like you can't figure something out. The concept of quantum physics is so complex, I can't get my head around it. Okay, so quantum physics is a really complex topic. It means that I can't figure it out. I do not understand it. It's really difficult for me. Okay, or the new software's user interface is confusing. I can't get my head around how it works, which means that it's really hard for me to figure this out. In a conversation, have you tried using the new app? I've tried, but I can't get my head around it. It's not user friendly. Let's see if we can find a tutorial to help us out. So again, there's another good vocabulary here. When something is user friendly, usually we use it about apps and websites maybe, and that means that it's really easy to use that. But if something is not user friendly, it means that it's just really like, difficult. Like, I think recently I had a problem with one of these apps that it was really difficult to work with. That's it, guys. So I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to user practice these idioms before going to the exam session and actually using them. This is very important. You need to master these idioms in natural conversations and then try to use them in your IELTS exam. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any more questions, just drop a comment for me and I'll answer it for you.